What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Starcraft 2 video. This one features two players on the WCS Pro circuit, spawning here in the bottom right hand corner of Catalyst LE, playing with the red Zerg pieces. He's currently down and wants to get this series back rolling in his favor. His name is True. And his opponent spawning in the cross position, playing with the blue Protoss pieces. He's currently up in this series, wants to end this series right here and right now. His name is ShoWTimE. So guys, this series, which is a best of 5 series that was played on the WCS Pro circuit, in particular the WCS in Leipzig, has been completely dominated so far by ShoWTimE. True has showed signs of life, or signs of possibility that he could compete in this and be competitive in this series. But every moment that he's had a chance, ShoWTimE has completely shut it down and counterattacked, or given, really given some incredible macro play and some beautiful micro as well to beat his opponent and be up in this series 2-0. Now, in my opinion, in this current standpoint, ShoWTimE needs to get back, or I should say True needs to get back into the swing of things, or I should say he really needs to start putting on significant amounts of aggression. And I think that's something that he should do early on in this game. In this game number 3 here, I really do. I think that there's just no question about it. He needs to make that happen. And ShoWTimE, on the other hand, I do think he just needs to keep playing his game, because this guy is absolute, really just showing us why he's an absolute force to be reckoned with. One of the best players in the world currently with the Protoss pieces, and I don't think there's any question about that. He is an absolute monster with the Protoss pieces. That said, though, let's talk about what both these players are doing at this current point. It does look like we're going to get the natural Nexus in for ShoWTimE, Gateway in that Cybernetics core, and we're going to see the Warp Gate research coming in, the most standard upgrade for a Protoss player. Now, the Zerg player, he went for the Hatch Gas Pool Opener, again, that Zergling speed upgrade, a metabolic boost, and that is the most standard upgrade for a Zerg player. Third hatchery coming down for True as well at this point. And I gotta wonder, just how aggressive should True get? And it looks like he's planning on, playing the macro focus game, at least at this point, unless there's going to be some form of a timing push. But I gotta say, at this point, it's just looking simply like more of the same for True. He's not planning on getting terribly aggressive as of yet. We are going to see the Stargate did come in, and we are going to see, of course, the Oracle as well as the Phoenix play coming in for ShoWTimE, which is what he's done in the first couple of games as well. So now we're going to also see 2 more gateways coming in for ShoWTimE, and True currently is supply blocked. So this could be a little bit of not necessarily a problem, but something you got to keep tabs on, because anytime that you get supply blocked, it delays your opponent. So ShoWTimE is slowly delaying his opponent, and that's exactly what he wants to do in this game to obtain victory and do a clean 3-0 sweep in this series. And as I said, guys, this was one of the quarterfinals of the WCS in Leipzig, and so this is a big big matchup here for True. You win this, you kind of start climbing your way back into the series. But if you lose, ShoWTimE moves on to the quarterfinals, and then a chance at the semifinal. Chance at being at the semifinals and a chance at the grand finals. And if you win the grand finals of one of the WCS stops, you not only get bragging rights, but you also will get invited automatically to BlizzCon, which is, of course, the biggest event of the year in StarCraft 2. That said, though, we are going to see the Hydralisk Den coming in for True. And so he's going for a lot of the same here. I don't know, I'm not sure why True is deciding to go for a little bit more of a standard, not really standard, but more so of a little bit more of the same of what he's been doing. A lot of these adepts are going to start to shade in, but those adepts do decide to cancel. Just get a little bit of that scouting information. Mass Revelation is going to keep track of all of these units by the Zerg player. So beautiful Mass Revelation for our Protoss player. True, he's certainly not out of this game, right? He's not out of this game just yet, but I think he's got to really just change it up a little bit if he wants to obtain victory. Resonating Glaives is going to be finishing up in less than 3 seconds for our Protoss player. And these Zerglings, it seems like True wants to do a little bit of some Zergling run-bys, but he's just not really getting an angle that's working for him. We're going to have a bunch of Adepts, though, that are going to start moving pretty far onto Creep. They are going to go ahead and shade towards that main base location. They do cancel. So ShoWTimE's playing this very, very safe. He's getting that third Nexus up and running. And then he's also going to start the Immortal production out of the robotics facility. So, to me, it's looking like now 5 more gateways out of ShoWTimE is going to be coming up, and I'm assuming we are going to be seeing a push here relatively soon by our Protoss player. Now, what True should do, now that Muscular Augments is finishing up right now, it does seem that he is going to go for possibly a little bit of some aggression on that third base. And I think what our Zerg player needs to do is really start pushing across the map and start putting some aggression onto that third base. Because the longer you allow this to happen, you allow ShoWTimE to dictate the pace of the game, it's going to signal massive problems for you as a whole. Lots of sentries as well as a depth. So, I mean, ShoWTimE's kind of changing it up a little bit. But it does look like, here we go, we are going to see some of these Zerglings are going to get the surround on those adepts, but beautiful positioning on that shield battery is going to fend off all of those Zerglings at this point. And now we are going to also see a Spine Crawler coming in, and I think ShoWTimE, or I should say True, thinks there is going to be a little bit of some aggression, which it does seem like there will be relatively soon here, because there's going to be a massive warp-in of more Adepts. Sentries, as well as an Immortal, are going to be moving on to Creep here, and I wonder if ShoWTimE is going to be ready, or I should say True, is he going to be ready for this beautiful warp-in, as well as a beautiful shade with all of those Adepts are going to start moving in on that third base location. Beautiful force fields by those sentries, and another warp-in is going to be coming in. Could this be the end of this series right here and right now? ShoWTimE looks like he wants to end it right now at this point in the game as we pass the 8-minute mark. Could this be it? True is going to try to hold on as best as he can, but GG, or I should not say GG, because GG was not yet said. There was just a slight delay there, but it looks like once again ShoWTimE is showing us why he is one of the best in the world with the Protoss pieces. He is absolutely shredding this economy as well as the army. GG is now called, and ShoWTimE wins this series 3-0. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between ShoWTimE and True. And if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.